Hey, good morning. Morning, everyone. Great session ahead. I don't know, let's see. By the way, it's looking, price kind of already moved, so I'm not sure. But yeah, good morning. We got 10 minutes until London Open. So let's see what we have. We kind of already dropped here on everything, basically. NQ is not pulling back. So how is everyone doing? Gonna wait for some more people to join, and then I'll run through the analysis that I have for today. What I'm kind of expecting. Oil still pushing. It's probably gonna get back to 90 by the end of the week. Morning, good morning. Is it too early for most of the guys? I mean, it's London Open is happening 8 minutes. So I thought more people were gonna join. Well, I keep all dark set up. Do you mean the charts? It's easier in my eyes. White is it's very bright and bad to the eyes. So that's why I use dark everything. Alright, we're pulling back a little bit here on Nasdaq. So dollar yesterday did the same the thing that I said. If you guys can go watch back the live stream. EU from the area, straight down. GU from the area yesterday, straight down, no pullback. That was 100 points on GU. So back into the extreme areas here. Gold was the only one that didn't play. Took a loss yesterday on New York session. Shorted a bit too early, got stopped out. Price did push higher and then also took a break-even hit on NQ here. So this was the entry on NQ. Geneva background color, yeah. It's gray. I still have any CFD account? Yeah, I trade with Hola Prime and Funding Pips. I'm gonna do a video today with Hola Prime because I'm requesting 2 payouts. So gonna run through the process. For EU and GU, I think they can pull back bullish a little bit before continuing lower. We did create new lows, so that's a good thing, right? Because we can have pullbacks now. GU was an amazing move yesterday, back down to the 4-hour lows here. Yeah, should continue. I mean, next target would be all this liquidity right here, but it's gonna require quite a big move for that to happen. So we may have big drops today, the way market is setting up on everything, but being only Wednesday usually, you know, doesn't really play that good. Price on NQ at least is super bearish right now. How much funded? Oh, I have no idea. I have a bunch of accounts. I need to make the chat bigger because I cannot see it. Can I do that? No. No, that sucks. So, do you still trade Forex? Yeah, I trade Forex as well. I copy multiple accounts. So, CFD props and personal account, I don't copy trade, just trade them one by one. Only futures I trade between props. So basically, you know, I have 5 accounts on, god damn it, I have 5 accounts on I don't know, Tradeify. I copy trade all of 5. I have 5 accounts and I'm taking on each one trade per day. Is it considering over trading? No, I don't think so. Yeah, EUG should continue lower. Futures accounts more expensive? No, CFD accounts are more expensive. Revenge trading? I mean, revenge trading is, you know, it's normal. Yeah, I am in gold shorts on my top step evals from up here. See if we can go down. Still risk 0.5% per account. Mostly on, I'm risking, yeah, 0.5 to 1%. I'm also already in a short on NQ on my Funny Pips Fund account. This is in drawdown, so hopefully I can catch a nice move. I don't know if this can be seen. So I'm already in the NQ shorts. I'll probably go break even soon, because this can pull back a little bit higher before continuing lower. Oh no, I mean, yeah. How can you do a wrong lot size on your personal account? CPI on GU this morning? We had CPI on GU? Nothing happened, no? Yeah, nothing happened. 9. Yeah, just a small drop down. I think this can come a little bit above Frankfurt high with London Open and then kind of sell down. So I'm gonna wait for that. Gonna look for gold if we push back above Frankfurt high. I don't want that because I'll get stopped, break even, but that's the cost of doing business. Here on NQ, I would like to see again, maybe some kind of pullback, but the way it's looking, it's probably gonna continue straight down. Looking at daily, yesterday we did retest again up here, same area, bullish engulfing. This daily candle is coming down. Now the question is, are we gonna continue dropping a little bit and then start pulling back and push to the upside? It wouldn't really make sense. More sense would make what I said on Monday's stream, right? Where this weekly candle is creating the top wick and we're gonna flip bearish and drop hard. So that makes more sense to me. So I'm still gonna be looking for shorts, right? For sells on NQ. 4 hours coming back down. Looks like the volume kind of switched here. 1 hour is about to close bearish. I think if we can tap this 160 area and reject, we could have a potential sell setup in London session. Pop the highs here and then move lower. Same entries. Now on challenge accounts, I trade more aggressive. I try to scalp a lot more. The experiment gold bullish. Let's see. I mean, gold at the moment is looking quite bearish. We did pop the highs, but okay, we got London open right now. We're getting a dip down, so let's see what we do here. Yeah, those green lines are daily levels. Yeah, I'm on a sell on gold, but on a challenge account on top step. I sold here, so I am break even on it. All right, so look at this NQ. Let's see if we go a little bit higher. Set up for sales. Platforms for futures. For futures, yeah, you can use Tradify. I'm gonna do on the new website, it's gonna be a comparison tool for props. Hola Prime also has futures accounts. So I'm gonna do a video later today after the stream about Hola Prime again. Because I've been trading with them for 3-4 months now. I think I got over 40k in payouts. I have 2 more payouts today, 3k each, so minus 20%, $2,400. So basically a 4.8k payout. Another 4.8k payout. I really want to short something again. So I think this looks pretty bearish. Yes, also kind of shorting. But I want to see front for highs get taken out, to be honest. The moment NQ is not doing much. It's been pretty dead London session. Per each session, it depends. Again, if I'm trading, so I'm just gonna talk about, you know, actual fund accounts or personal accounts. London session, I never trade on my personal accounts. I only trade evals, challenges, that kind of stuff. Now in New Year session, maybe I take 1 or 2 trades on futures. Depends on the account again, because on some accounts, you know, I take 1-2 good trades. On some accounts, I scalp a lot. So it can be multiple trades. On CFD, I only maybe take 1 trade a day, max. I don't really take 2 trades in a session. Proper video that informs how to trade futures for beginners. No, I don't have on YouTube. No. All right, so small push down. I don't like shorting on the lows. That's the thing. Like this is the kind of setup that I would get tricked on, because I will short here thinking we're gonna continue, and then London just plays around too much. And it's only like what, 30 points towards the lows, so not a good trade. Hola Prime accept trading during high news? Yeah, they do, but you gotta be careful of the risk, right? How many times per trade you trade? So I only scalp trade on NQ, right? So I can take like 4, 5, 6 trades if I'm going for like 10-15 points, right? I can take multiple trades. Yeah, I think so too. I think so too. The only thing I don't like is the fact that it's Wednesday, right? I mean, it looks good to continue down. It definitely does look good to continue down. But we're still, so see, we are in this daily range and we've just come back down towards the daily, basically lows. You can see how every time we come down, we kind of react bullish and then push down. So it's not a good area for me to take sells. It's a little bit more risky to take sells in these areas. That's the only thing I don't like. Yeah. On scalp trades, the risk per trade will be like on a 50K, I try to risk like $500. So 1% basically. So yeah, let's break down yesterday's that I took with the students during New York session on NQ here, because this was an interesting setup. So you guys remember I was aiming for this key level 220, 240. We waited, price opened up, took the highs, broke structure to the downside, very aggressive, and then kind of retraced. We waited to see the reaction, and then price, the entry was here. So after we rejected the highs again here on the 1 minute time frame and came down, this is where I entered the shorts around this point. Had a 50-point stop above the highs here and basically aimed for the Frankfurt low, which was here. Now this one stopped me out at break even. So entry was actually a little bit lower here. Right, so a bit of drawdown, then price went into profit very nicely, went break even here because we came to the lows, and then this week right here stopped me out, break even. Then it came back again, and then it finally dropped towards TP later, and then went back up. So that was a trade. We've just taken the lows now. Well, at least my funding tips account is in profit. How do you transition to NQ? EU and NQ are completely different. I mean, see, so that was an experiment that I did, right? Because I had no experience trading futures, and I started trading futures beginning of this year. So it took me like, actually, I got fine in my first payout in like first month, but then it took me like another 1-2 months. So let's say March was my biggest month, made over 100K from futures. I don't know, it wasn't that hard because, as I said, I'm trading simple stuff, right? So all I did was transition because I know futures move way faster. So my transition was just, all right, I'm gonna trade the smaller time frames. You know, same thing. So it wasn't that hard. The hardest part was understanding the pair. So every pair is different, right? I say that all the time. Every pair has its own, you know, persona, its own personality. So with NQ, it took me a while to understand that if you don't take profits at the key levels, price can reject all the way back up. And you guys know, like you've seen NQ go up and down like 100 points in 2 minutes. So that was the biggest thing. Like it's hard to have trades running on NQ because it can whip so like crazy, especially now when we're ranging hard. Yeah, it is a very slow month, which is expected is July. August is going to be even slower probably. July and August are usually very slow. What can you say about EU personality like he? What I can say about EU is that best entries for EU is more aggressive entries when it taps your flip zone or retracement area just to enter directly during your session. That's about it. Like even here, see you have a push up, you gotta enter there, because otherwise if you wait for confirmation, it's gonna be too late. It doesn't move that much. SPX if moves more like EU rather than... I don't know, I don't trade SPX to be honest. I mean, yeah, GU... Usually because I do my analysis on dollar, EU, GU and gold, I just pick whatever looks best and has the best risk reward. So far it's pretty slow. It is pulling back, but I wouldn't really short here because it can go for Frankfurt highs first. It's super slow at the moment. We want New York session. I'm live in New York session with the students in the mentorship. But next month I'm gonna try to do so I can't say much, but just keep tuned. I like streaming. I like being live. I just need to find the balance where I can also trade my accounts, make my money, and be live. When I enter a trade, I worry too much. I don't want to watch the charts when I have to manage risk sometimes. Close the trade because it's choppier. Just set alerts. That's what I do. So when we enter a trade, I really don't want to watch it. I just like to set alerts. So you enter a trade, it's either a stop loss or basically you're going to the break-even point where you're going to set your break-even. So what I do is I enter the trade and I just put my alert at the break-even point and then just don't watch it. Hit stop, right? I'm not going to re-enter the same setup twice. But if my alert goes off, then I just go back on the charts, set break-even and let it run. You got to have specific like trading rules, trade management rules. You don't want to be, you know, because even this trade on EU, like look how much it ranged. Imagine I was watching this. I'll be so upset, right? I didn't even watch it. After I went break even, I just kept holding because I trusted my analysis. I knew that lows are going to be taken out, so just kept it running. Because your job as a trader is to enter the trade. So anyone can enter the trade, right? Your second job as a trader is just to manage and you know, not lose money. So that's when the break even comes into point. Once you set break even, it's out of your hands. Your job is done. You can't really do anything else. All right, NQ is pulling back up. So are we having that London reversal? 1 minute is pushing back above the EMAs, 5 minutes as well. One thing that I like about NQ is using the EMA and the SMA. But I use them on TradeOvate because they look better. EMA, I don't know how to configure the EMA in TradeOvate. Do you guys know? I think this is the one, right? Because I use the 21 EMA, not SMA, EMA. But it doesn't match my TradeOvate. So this should be, this is not looking right. Or this, is this the setting? No. Offset, is this the one? No. Okay, this is the one. So I use the 21 EMA, and also I use the '14 SMA. Simple moving average. Let's add that. And that's the one. And let's make this green. So what I notice is that on NQ especially, if you use these two, they help a lot. No, it's the other way around actually. It's blue and the EMA is green. So I noticed that this actually as a confluence really helps a lot, because if price is, so if you're looking for shorts, you want price to be below these two on every time frame. The 1 minute, the 5 minute, the 50 minute, at least, right? So you see how we are below the 1 hour. We are below the 50 minute. We are below the 5 minute, but we're just tapping the 5 minutes right now, actually. Right, so this could be where we tap them and reject and continue down, but because the 1 minute broke above the EMAs, now I can't really look for shorts now, because if it breaks above, there's a big chance it will retest and continue back to the upside. So that's why, you know, it really helps a lot, to be honest. Yeah, I'm still trading CFDs. Does NQ and EU have comparison assets, or one of them is way below the other? No, I don't think they're related. What I noticed lately is that if NQ is going down, if indices are going down, everything is going down. Like crypto, EU, GU, everything's going down. Yeah, it's a nice confluence. I discovered it by accident. So when I started trading on Tradeovate, you know, it's pretty default to have the SMA. So I had the EMA as well. And I was like, this is really interesting, because price really respects those, especially on the lower time frames. So if you want to go in one direction, make sure price is above or below them. So for example, here, right, if price rejects the 5 minutes, comes back below the 1 minute, retests them and rejects, then you could look for shorts. Only thing is the range is not that big. It's only 30 points. And it helps, you know, avoid your fake outs, because if you look into short here, then you can't, because you're above the EMAs. So it could be the signal of a reversal. The way gold is trying to do right now. Yeah, I never use the indicators. It's just I use these two on futures. That's it, on NQ. Because I noticed they work as a confluence. Oh, Trump is speaking tonight. Again. You trade a live account? Yeah, I do. Some say trading NQ in London is super stupid. EU does move, but NQ is choppy as famous. So there's, you know, what I notice again is there's certain cycles in the market. Some weeks price moves incredibly well during London. Some weeks it moves very good during Asia. Some weeks it moves very well during New York. You just gotta figure it out. So right now we're in the cycle where London really doesn't move and is not clean. Right. So you gotta figure out. Sup. Now is Asia? No, yeah, it's not Asia. But yeah, a few weeks ago, NQ only moved during Asia, if you guys... I mean, even now, actually, yeah, it is Asia. No, you're right, yeah. On NQ, it's like Asia session time. Because look at the moves during Asia, right? Today, 200 points. Yesterday, we moved like 300. So yeah, we are kind of in the Asia session time now. Can check gold. Yeah, I said about gold, we are in the, so let me remark everything here. We are back, you know, at the highs here on the daily time frame. We've taken the highs here. So I would think price will reject today and come back down. Unless we can break above this area. After that, the next area is like 4,210. So 4-hour bearish close in this area would indicate some shorts, some sells coming in. Gold is the worst pair to trade in London. Yeah, I agree. Between dollar and Nasdaq, sometimes there is, yeah. You always take partials, take 50%, 1 hour. No, I don't take partials. I only take partials when there's like a bigger move that I want to catch. So I see potential to move a lot more, and then a 2. I only take partials at 2 hour, so I maybe close 50%. Could London's low volatility because Europe? Yeah, that's why. Everyone in Europe is in holiday, even if it's raining in the entire Europe. So now NQ, we are at the 5 minutes. If we reject here, could be a potential short sell up. Well, gold is about to hit my break even on that short attempt. I'm good with higher time frame buys, but I struggle with missing my entries. So you could force yourself to take entries based on a higher time frame analysis by just executing during like New York Open. So first hour of New York Open, if price is in your area of interest, just execute it. Have your stop where, you know, it invalidates the trading at the end, just execute. You know, some of you guys, and I see that a lot, it's like people focus way too much on the actual entry. The entry is simple, right? Price is in your area of interest, just enter the trade. If you have your stop loss at the invalidation point, like, it doesn't really matter. Have a goal to buy a McLaren 2 years. I'm 21. Let's go. I bought my McLaren at 20. Was I 23? No, I was 24. Bought it when I was 20. Yeah, 24. So you can do it. Like, it's crazy, guys. With props right now, you can make that kind of money. Expect the feeling how life was back in the day when you traded. It was pretty stressful. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I remember. It was. I was locked in, man. I was locked in, like from the morning all the way to the entire day. I was in front of my computer. It was insane. It was incredibly stressful. But yeah, the markets were moving good, so that was an advantage, right? So I just pushed it. I pushed it hard. That was nice, because I had payouts coming in like every other day. But then it's funny because I was the first one who talked about that on YouTube. It's like how to scale, scale multiple prop firms, use low risk on the fund, high risk on the challenge. And I shifted the entire industry back then. Everyone started saying that, right? Every YouTuber, every mentor. Yeah, I was the first one to do that, and then everyone else followed, and then props changed the rules, so you can't do it anymore. But yeah, I kind of gamified the entire prop farm system. So we're getting the rejection here. All right. Now this is pretty aggressive, not gonna lie. It's pretty aggressive. Because I don't know if price is gonna continue. EU GU close. EU took out Frankfurt high. GU closed that. I mean, yeah. Let's see if we tap the EMAs and reject. Get an entry in. Definitely inspired me. Thanks. Khaled threatened you to ban you if you say CFD are shit. No, that was a joke. That was a joke. He was joking. All right, I'm trying the NQ shorts here. So I'm only risking 25 points. See if we can continue lower here. But if we break above the EMAs, it's not really ideal. Okay, that push is quite heavy now. Yeah, it's back above the EMAs. Well, bigger stop, faster stop. How many hours do you see the charts? I'm on the charts 4 hours per day, basically. It's Y and Q. See, it's the bullshit I was talking about during London session. You get a confirmation and price just decides to. Highs are taking weight, right entry coming. Yeah, now that we've broken above once again, then price is most likely gonna pull back higher. If this 5-minute closes like this, then yeah, you can go back up. Biden markets were, yeah, they were cleaner. Yeah, 1 hour is rejecting from the lows here. Maybe he wants to pull back higher. I just did not want a bigger pullback because if 4 hour rejects the EMAs and turns back bullish, then we're gonna be back bullish today. So, you know, that's not gonna be ideal. Watch it dump now. That'll be funny. Thoughts on VWAP? I don't use the VWAP. How do people swing on futures? You can't really swing. 78% rejection, yeah. You can't swing on futures because you need to close your position end of day. Do you drink coffee? Yeah, I drink 1 coffee a day usually. Are you kidding me? Watch it come back all the way to the lows now. Oh, you motherfucker. You see, in situations like this, like all you can do is just fucking laugh it off. EU? What's EU doing? Oh, it's taking the highs. Were there some news or something? Some fake news? Yeah, fake news. BOG said open to raising rates faster than every 6 months. And NQ is just dumping. Like, look, guys. Like, are you kidding me? Stop me on the fucking weak point, and now it's dumping. This motherfucker. Yeah, so EU looks like it's pulling back higher, which is great. Like, if we're having pullbacks, we can short during New York if we have a setup. Entered higher on some accounts. I'm still in NQ, but it's struggling again here, so probably gonna pop back up. Win rate, I can talk about CFD win rate, like my main trades that I take on my portfolio. It's usually around 60-70%. I like your reaction. Did you take on some accounts I took stop, on others I'm still in. But again, as I said, like during London I trade evals, right? So I took because price pushed aggressively on some accounts, I got a higher fill, so I ran the same 25-point stop, and I'm still in on some, targeting the lows here. So if you guys took it and still in it, you could go break even, I think, because this is a big fair value gap here. Price can't tap it before potentially going lower. Or it's just gonna dump. You see 5 minutes rejected the MASR. It's gonna, if it closes like this, then it should continue lower. 50 minutes is just barely open though. So it's either gonna dump hard now towards the lows, or it's just gonna come back bullish. Did you guys see the new the Odyssey movie? Saw it last night. If you profit during London, do you increase your risk for New York? No. Is there is institution levels on futures? Yeah, like round levels. Yeah. Analyzing where market is gonna go before seeing what it's doing in real time. The one is just crazy thing. Yeah, I mean you get that with experience. What's annoying is when you're right, and I'm not trying to brag, but usually you can ask my students. I'm usually right about the direction and where price is heading. It's just that the the execution sometimes is the hard thing. Your day still go to the gym? Yeah, today I took a break from the gym because it's raining hard outside. But yeah, wake up, go to the gym, come back near London Open, watch London Open, then do some more work, have some lunch, go live for New York, trade New York, do some more work after that, and that's about it. Taking the lows and reversing? Yeah, let's see. I mean, it's all... Right now, it hasn't taken the lows, so it can reverse from here. 5 minutes is very bearish. So I can't really say it's gonna reverse because obviously the overall bias is still kind of bearish. Kind of sucks, right? Should have maybe entered, but I mean the entry was right? Maybe the stop should have been a little bit bigger. Because I got filled around here. So that was already a 1-to-1. Let's just see if it goes down. Sucks. Seemed like an easy trade. It was, yeah, it was a easy trade. Like I said, I'm still in some accounts, but yeah. Basically like this. So 1 to 2 is exactly the lows. I'll probably just take it off right here, if I'm honest. Because we can reject back up, so. EUG reacting, nice. So I think, yeah, I think the market looks pretty bearish today. Yeah, it works on all the time frames. So you need to price to reject them on all the time frames. Some advice regarding my trading session. I trade mainly Nasdaq and gold CFDs. I'm currently trading at 10k. I struggled over trading and revenge trading. Well, just take one. Put a rule that you only take one trade per day. That's it, and then you're gonna have more quality stops. Do you ever use trailing stops? Yeah, on NQ I use trailing stops. If we get a big momentum move, then I trail my stop. Yeah. Look, gold. Yeah, it looks good for shorts. If you guys want to go for shorts, we took out Frankfurt high. We're rejecting here. But as I said, it's only London session. Right? You can't expect a big move. And there's a low. Fully out on everything. Now, is he gonna react back up or is he gonna push lower? That's the question. Okay, AUG dumping right now. So I'd have to think this will continue lower, right? 5 minute bearish close. Gotta wait for the 15 minute though. Damn, EU. Shit. Just past the evaluation of the Jewish shorts. Nice. Let's go. How do you approach your various accounts? Do you go aggressive? Yeah, I go aggressive. Because I don't care if I lose the accounts. I'm just trying to pass them. Did you guys catch the NQ? That was so close. It's a, what? 80-point drop. EUG dumping right now. See how you see that like manipulation? Swept Frankfurt high in reverse back down. Crazy. That happens every day. That's the London Open trading setup that I teach. Asia high or Frankfurt high sweep, or Asia low, Frankfurt low sweep, and then continuation with the higher time frames. I'm gonna wait for, no, I'll probably not take it. I'll wait for New York if it does set up. If it takes the lows, it takes the lows, right? I'm not gonna chase it. Because usually London doesn't move more than 10, 20 pips. Or 30, let's say. So this kind of already moved 15 points. Not gonna chase it. Oh, look at the V-shape coming back up. On props, they usually go for swing accounts so you can trade news. No, just standard accounts. You don't want to really trade news, right? News are not as clean as they were like a year or 2 years ago. 50-minute closed. One minute fair value gap long. Yeah, go for it. I'm not really a fan of longs, but took a short on EU. Nice. Yeah, I would take profits. You know, Asia low, I think it'd be a good profit target. Is the next support on gold? Next support on gold. Next area where price can react is the 4,100 level, I'd say. 4-hour wicks. This area. Could expect a reaction. Some strategy you like the most? My strategy, what do you mean? What strategy could I like if I'm trading my own and made me a lot of money? I'm just gonna trade what I know, right? Thank you. Getting ready for another round of shorts. Oh, ooh. What is going on right now? The fuck is going on? Did you guys see that? What the fuck was that? If I see a retracement, no, don't short again. Just wait for New York now. Yeah, I missed it too. It's fine. I don't think we're gonna dump hard London session. We're most likely giving the the direction in London, and we're gonna start dropping New York. All right, another 1 minute EMA rejection. Gonna make a new low here. Price is below all EMAs, so most logical direction is down. They almost got me on NQ. I'm telling you, like these weeks, sometimes they're like, you're like, what the fuck just happened? Crazy. Because Iran said currently no negotiations with the US, when yesterday they said there is a ceasefire. Man, the markets are a joke right now. Absolute joke. EMA, I don't know. I don't think it works on gold now. The Iran news has been... Because most of them are fake news. That's the funny part, right? Most of them are fake news. They're not even real. Oil pushing hard. Telling you guys, oil is gonna be at 90 over 90 by the end of the week. Then Trump most likely gonna say something over the weekend. He's still recovering after the World Cup final fame. Biggest day, I don't know. My biggest day. Multiple 5 figures anyways. Gold could kind of react from this 50-minute fair value gap as well. So there was a news coming out that basically Iran says that exchange of messages is possible with the US, and then 1 minute later said Iran currently no negotiations with the US. So they tried to manipulate the market both ways and it didn't work. We read their news. Forex Factory. No, I haven't listened. I don't really listen to rap anymore or Drake or whatever. It's a bunch of nonsense. What's your strategy? That's a very complicated question, my guy. I trade very simple stuff. Mostly price action, market structure. That's about it. I use the fib sometimes. I use the imbalances sometimes. But mostly timing. And that's it. Alright, NQ looks like it's gonna reverse from here. EU reacting as well, GF. So we're gonna probably range. Gonna wait for the 1 hour close and off until New York session. There's a bunch of videos on the YouTube. Morning. Thing about EURUSD, as I said, is like still bearish. Yeah, still bearish. Now invalidation point is this high here. So unless we break above the high, I'm still bearish. Continue lower. It's just that we are in an area where price is struggling to break below. So I'm careful about shorting. Yeah, there's a bunch of videos here on YouTube. Yeah, go learn ICT from the market maker. It's a slow lead today here on NQ. How long have you been trading? Been trading for 8 years. How many trades per day? Depends. CFD, maybe one trade per day. Futures, I can take multiple trades. When you take a loss, what do you do immediately? I kind of laugh at it and say, oh, that's some bullshit. And then I go, you know, do the next thing. I think rising US bonds will do for the dollar, where inflation is going up hard, so it's gonna be devaluated. EUGU sell idea? Not right now, no. We already sold during London, so if you guys want to take continuations, go ahead. The risk reward is not there, because let's say GU want to take shorts here, or stop is gonna be 14, 15 pips. The low is only 12, 13 pips. So the risk reward is not there, it's not great. Yeah, there comes a point where you take so many losses, you blow so many accounts, that all you can do is just laugh it off. Probably gonna go up. Yeah, it's the new 1 hour candle, so yeah, it's a slow bleed here on NQ. I do sense a pullback is coming, so it's probably gonna pull back to the 140.45 level. Not gonna really look for buys because we're below the EMAs for now. EU 1 hour did close bearish, so as long as the 1 hour highs get respected, it should slowly bleed to the downside. But if you look at it, it's just stuck in a range here, so I wouldn't necessarily short. Gold, I think gold is a slow bleed as well. Maybe some pullbacks coming in again, and then continuation down for New York. Why don't you promote yourself more? I'm trying. 67% win rate and CFD win rate is without. No, it's yeah. I think, yeah, 1-to-1. But most trades go for 1-to-2 anyways. So when I say win rate, is basically what trade it hit at least TP1. I take bad trades on Nevada stage because I get desperate to pass. Yeah, that's a common thing, right? That's a common thing. You just gotta, sometimes take it a bit slower. You're not gonna, make it all in one day or 1 week. Yeah, trading does your emotions. Yeah. After being profitable, did you ever had? Yeah, of course. May was a losing month for me. I lost around 30K. So May was a losing month for me. Only losing month this year, but still. I mean, I made that 4 times over since then, but it happens, right? It happens. Again, if you have a proper trading plan, proper trading strategy, it's not going to be a 100% win rate. You're not going to be profitable every single month. What matters is that you keep executing the trades the same way, even after the losing month. So after that losing month, did I change stuff? No, I kept doing the same thing because I trust what I'm doing. So yeah, that month I just took loss after loss after loss. Lost money, but next month I did the same thing, made money. This month I did the exact same thing, made a lot of money. Next month I'm going to do the same thing. People, when they have a losing streak or, they lose money, they change stuff up. But I mean, if it's proven and it works for you, just keep doing it. Once you understand that, it's pretty easy, right? Because all you have to do is show up and do the same thing. And then you're going to let the results come. Focus on the input. Yeah. What do you do when trading becomes boring? Trading needs to be boring. Like, trading needs to be boring. Do other stuff. First time here, looks like I'll be more often. Nice. Yeah, this week I'm streaming every London session, so tomorrow and Friday. And next week, probably not, because I'll be traveling. But if I'll look over the analytics and stuff and people enjoy it, I'm gonna try to do it full time. Man, the markets are ranging hard. Looks like we're getting pullbacks. Make meetups? No. You wanna buy more cars? No. I'm tired of cars. I'm gonna buy a car in Dubai when I move to Dubai. But probably not a supercar because they're overrated. Do streams on a stream-based platform also might get some engagement, like Kick? Yeah, I may try it. But I want to grow the YouTube channel, so that's the important thing for me. How does the first payout change things? Well, it changes everything because it unlocks that thing in your mind where, it's like, this is possible, this is real. Money is real, right? I can actually make it. So that's very important. It looks like the longs are playing right now. But yeah, anyways, probably gonna hop off, come back for New Year session go live with the students, look for trades. And yeah, just have a chill day, chill week. Decent duration to pass an eval. I think if you can pass it in 1-2 weeks conservative, that's pretty nice. Like when you guys first start out and you don't have a lot of money to buy challenges, just take it slow, right? Your goal is to get funded. So it doesn't matter how long it's gonna take. They trade Apex. I got moved to live on Apex 3 months ago and I still haven't received any live account. And I had 20 PAs, which were in profit. But I've taken 2 payouts, so they moved me to live, and then they said, oh, we can't move you to live because our broker doesn't allow your country, and then no more response since then. Did you take anything yesterday in your session? Yeah, so we took a new NQ short, which I got hit at break even, and I took a gold loss. The gold trade was kind of dumb. So I took an NQ short here, stop was here. Once it went to profit, almost a 1-to-1 went break even, I got stopped out on the week, then price did continue. So not too upset about that because price did not really, do much. And I took a gold short, I think around here. I got stopped out. So I thought we were gonna continue down, but we didn't. That was it. We'll see what today brings. Right now, we're just kind of pulling back to the upside. So that's good, like pullbacks are good. If we pull back and then start ranging, we could potentially, set up for further shorts. Later in your session. All right, guys, thank you guys so much for joining. If you did enjoy and you want to see me more often, just subscribe, like the stream. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning, same hour probably, or a bit later actually. And yeah, tomorrow and Friday I'll be live. Don't overtrade, don't overcomplicate stuff, keep it simple, don't rush. The markets are pretty slow right now, so only take stuff that really looks good. Thank you guys, see you.